94.3.
Okay, and just before we end the show here, and hand over to Jim and Andy with the breakfast team, my co-presenter here says she's got a little surprise for me. Oh my God! What the hell's that doing in here? No! No! My God, get off me! No! Yeah!
Bring a tiger to work day. Sponsored by Irashnicon. Medicine you don't need and isn't good for you.
If your day starts blue and dreary, why not make it light and cheery? Drink whiskey.
94.3. Hey, you're here with the breakfast team. I'm Andy.
And I'm Jim, and we've got a packed show for you here today on 94.3.
You're not wrong, Jim. We've got the Reverend Father Golden Delicious with us to give us his thoughts for the day. We've got the news.
But first, we go over to Alan P. Reynolds.
94.3.
Thanks a lot, Jim. We all know that cats can land on their feet, but I'm here with Arthur R. Nedry here in the BT Tower to see what else can. First off, cows. Arthur, let it go! No. Okay, giraffe. Oh my. I hope some of them start to land soon, as this is just going to get messy. Bring in the elephant seal.
94.3. We'll be back with Alan later to see if he completes his animal staircase and makes his daring escape.
Up next is Thought for the Day by Reverend Father Golden Delicious, but first, the sounds of the woodlands. Oh yeah, oh yeah, look at my leaves and bushes. I'm fucking lush, oh yeah.
94.3. I would like to take a few moments, if I may, to gently coax you away from the turbulent hustle and bustle of this our modern world, and to ask you a few nibbling questions that have been whirling around the fraying edges of this modern society, and I hope, by way of recourse, to increase the feeling of togetherness. Of course, all of this cannot come without bloodshed and countless piles of human bodies rotting in the midday sun as the armed populace, crazed by murder, march on the capital London with a cry for the kind of sheer anarchy that would allow a man of the cloth to cast off his religious robes and sexually devour the entire front row of the congregation. But in our search for this utopian dream, let us not forget the downtrodden, the knife wielder, the street robber, the simple maniac. Let us champion their cause, all the time asking, what's in it for me? Now, some people say this dream can never be fulfilled. These people should be killed, their houses burned, their families driven from your town. After all, it's not what Jesus would do, but he's not telling you to stop either, is he? Well, I could go on all night like this, the amount of coke I've just bombed, but instead, I'll pass you over to Ben, who's about to flash fry a live goat.
Here we go, Reverend Father. I've got the goat on the griddle, and this one's for you. There he goes. Well, while we stand here and watch him roast and burn, here's an advert for your local pet shop.
Hello.
Hello, yes.
I wonder, do you sell parrot food?
Parrot food, yes.
Oh, good. Do you think you could show me where it is?
Where it is, yes.
Are you going to show it me?
Show it me, yes.
Well, I think I'll just leave.
Leave? No.
94.3. You're listening to 94.3 Local Radio.
And now it's time for our art section with a little program we like to call The Gallery.
I'm an art historian, and have been for over 55 years. A lot of people may wonder how one can spend so long looking over these ancient paintings and tapestries. But in a lot of them, you can see women's tits. If we take The Eternal Dilemma by Franz Fracken, you may notice the delicate brush marks, the use of light and color. Or you may notice this young lady under the third arch with her tits out. You see, for me, the wonderful thing about art is that each man sees what he wants in each piece. And I like to see tits. I don't really like the other paintings that haven't got tits in them, but this Franz Fracken I especially like because they're just slightly lopsided.
Alright, I'm Michael Winston, and I'm here at Stenport Petting Zoo because no one's realised I've escaped from my cell. Let's see how much petting I can get done. Before I get done, come here, you goaty little bastard.
Oh God, get him off the poor thing!
What do you think I'm trying to do, my love? Well, that's not the report we were expecting.
No, Jim, it's certainly not. We were expecting a nice report, not one about...
Fiddling with animals?
Yes, exactly, Jim. Although, in all fairness, that is exactly what we paid him to do.
Yes, that is the exact programme we commissioned him to make, but we never expected it to be so in-depth.
No, we specifically stated petting only.
And now we ask, if you had a time machine, who would you most like to go back and push over?
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears! 7.
There are many causes for which I would die. There are none for which I would...
This is one small step for man, one giant leap for...
Hello, my name is Michael McGuinness, and whilst you've been listening to this show, the decoding of the human genome has revealed us the horrifying realization that the male Y chromosome has no natural precursor and shares no traits with any other genetic sequence occurring anywhere on the planet. The second and third human chromosomes have been fused in such a way that completely defies the laws of natural selection and can only indicate manipulation on a scale that we cannot yet conceive. In 1986, a study of mitochondrial DNA proved beyond doubt that the human race was only 120,000 years old. Islamic, Christian, and Judaic religions all draw their history from the base of the Sumerian culture, whose written history recorded that human beings were genetically manufactured 120,000 years ago as a slave race for an extraterrestrial planet. But never mind that now! It's time for Stamp on the Moors! Dog or duck! This week, it was the sounds of a bar fight in Lower Crumpthorpe.
94.3.
And now we're going to have to interrupt our regular show for some breaking news here on 94.3 local radio.
That's right, Jim. And now over to the news team with Mark Henthorpe, who's with a man on a ledge about to take his own life. 94.3.
Hello there!
Don't try and stop me.
I'm not going to try to stop you. Just wondered if you could fill us in on why you're doing this. Some sexual misdemeanor, perhaps.
What?
Do you think you could shout 94.3 on the way down?
What?
It'd be a great soundbite for us.
No! Leave me alone.
Well, do you think you could just say it now? You sound pretty terrified. We could maybe use it around Halloween.
No! Hey! What are you doing with that stick?
Read it. Read what's on the end of it.
No! Get it away from me!
Go on, read it.
Okay. What's it? 94.3!
Yeah, we got it, yeah!
You know, we were also worried what to do with Granny when Grandpa died. We just couldn't think of a way to get rid of her quick enough. Then we decided, why not just lock her in a home?
Here at Granny Prison, we'll give you the impression we deeply care for all our residents, and at a cursory glance, everything will appear to be just perfect for your elderly family members every time you pay your biannual guilt-free visit. Because here at Granny Prison, we can promise that we will show as good a care to your elderly relatives as you would, and with the same amount of love and respect. Our prices may be a little high, but you can be assured that's because we tailor our price structure based on the amount in each customer's savings account to ensure we get the very best share. So come dump your elderly relatives at Granny Prison. And don't just think of it as abandoning them. Look at it as washing your hands of them completely.
Come on down to Bob's Bottled Gas Sale Giveaway. All our bottled gas are in perfect working order and not stolen. We've got butane bottles, propane bottles, all in good condition, not damaged or stolen in any way. We've got hundreds and hundreds of perfectly fine bottles to get rid of, so come on down to a field on lay-by near the B342 to buy Bob's undamaged, unstolen bottles of butane and propane.
All customers must park a mile away and walk. No smoking, no naked flames, no police, no questions, all items sold as seen.
In these uncertain times when you don't know who to trust, why not smoke a little marijuana and then really worry about it?
94.3!
You're listening to 94.3!
And it's that time where we pass over to our regular news team to find out what's going on in the local area.
Local gospel band Clarence and the Preachers have been photographed having sex with pigs at Althrop's farm this week for the front cover of their upcoming new album, Walk on the Wild Side. Critics say the album is a departure from their usual style, and the band say they are eagerly awaiting their release. Local man Stephen Shropbourne's homemade helicopter has reportedly shot down another RAF training mission. The Air Force have said that if one more of their airplanes gets shot down over High Straw Valley, they are going to pattern bomb the Shropbourne farm. But residents and well-wishers have come out strongly to defend Steve by saying he is a nice man who would never fire unfriendly aircraft. The police aren't getting involved. Recent newcomer to the area, Dr. Doomed, who brought the old castle upon Black Ridge 2 years ago, has released a rather cryptic statement by saying, "The time is soon," and he has insisted that we read it out on the news. That's doctors for you. Arrogant. The huge fire raging out of control at the fireworks factory has been described by fire chiefs as breathtaking and spectacular. Shock in the scientific world as a still living dinosaur has been found at the back of Paddy Maguire's woods. A paleontologist has reportedly said, "Help me, oh my god, it's eating my face." And finally, tragedy in the Fairfield Air Show this weekend as the Red Arrows flew to Cranthorne Hill again. And now let's look at the headlines. The Herald goes with "The Demands of Dr. Doomed" by printing "The time is soon." The Tribune goes with "Nutty Doctor wants front page." And the Crier goes with "Pick Sex Sex Best Best in West." 94.3! Okay, we have a rather special and mysterious guest.
A man who has just shown up and forced us to give him some airtime. Hello? Hello. Can I ask your name? My name is Ramon.
And may we ask why you have forced your way in here?
I have come to speak to my brother. And your brother works here, does he? Why don't you answer the phone? Hello, caller.
Ramon, you fucking cocksucker! What the fuck you think you're doing, eh? Jim, you tell this fucking bitch. No, wait. Don't tell him anything. I'm coming down.
Well, it looks like things are really heating up here today on 94.3.
Ramon, what the fuck is this, eh? Why you come to me here, you fucking snake, you?
You knew you couldn't get away forever, Jose.
Oh, so now you come to stop me, huh? Well, I got news for you, fucker. Hit this lead, huh?
Jose, are you alright?
Fuck you, bitch.
You work for me now, eh, boys? But do not worry. I am the good brother. But also the crazy one! And I am a good boss, yes. Last year I bought all of my executives lavish and extravagant gifts and then burned my name in all of their faces. Ramon. Christmas.
Okay, and now over to Jason Manslet for his report on high-speed driving.
Hello, I'm Jason Manslet, and in this program I'm going to show you how to drive fast and safe through country lanes.
Next week, Jason's shocking report from inside the new NHS hospital and massage parlour. Here's a sneak preview.
Hello, I'm here receiving a handjob from a Filipino nurse for the purpose of this program. We'll call Dimitri. Hello, Dimitri.
Hello?
Why are you doing this to me?
Well, Jason, you see, I like to molest patients who are too weak or incapable of stopping me.
Please stop it.
Yes, that's what I like to hear.
94.3.